Girls, children of all ages, FlankerJack here with PUBG, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds on the PlayStation 4. Now, this got released yesterday on Friday, and I put about an hour or two into it yesterday just to try to get my controller settings, and I'm just giving it a shot, you know. It's a new game. And I just wanted to throw this out. I want to put some gameplay up. Obviously, I am still using the Zim 4 keyboard and mouse. This is like the training area here, where you get to pick all the guns, mess with your settings, and I've just been kind of doing that a little bit. There's this, whatever that is. Like some kind of training range. Good. Alright, so, PUBG, what is it? Okay, it's the original Battle Royale based off of the H1Z1 thing. So, been out for a couple of years on PC. It's massively popular with all the streamers. Call of Duty Blackout has sort of taken over a bit, at least with the American streamers, but this is still a hugely popular game in the world. So, it's on PlayStation. You know, straight off the bat, graphically, it's kind of average. Doesn't seem to have the level of detail that Call of Duty has, but again, it could be just because of the game engine. This is using the Unreal Engine, which of course I think they're finding it's kind of got its limits. So, okay, and jump in, 100 people. Now you do get 3 maps with this straight off the bat. You get the Erangel, which is the Russian map. You get the Miramar, which is the desert map, and then you get Sanhok, which is sort of the Thailand, Vietnam, jungle-ish kind of thing. So, you have that. So, excuse me. All right. A couple of things. They've done it. I think what they've done is they've done a good job with the control system as far as giving you options. Now, this is third person, as you can see, but if I click, I think it's R1, which I've got bound to my mouse button, you can actually go to first person. Okay? Let me go find a gun here, and I'll show you something as well, which is kind of cool. So you can play first person or third person, depending on what you're into. I wish you had a choice to play third person only, first person only, just like you can in the real world on PC, but apparently that's not an option. Okay, so here's the training thing. So let's pick up a gun and I'll show you. Are they in here? And we'll kind of show you what's going on. All right, let's just go pick up a Tommy gun. That's good. That'll work, right? There you go. We'll equip that. That takes 45 caliber ammo. There you go. We'll reload this back. So when you pick up a gun, it's unloaded. You have to take the time to load it. It's not automatic. Okay. So now I've got a gun. There you go. Now to switch. Now let's pick up a second gun. So switching guns is pretty standard, pretty easy stuff. Whatever that is, I'm just going to pick it up. Let's pick up some 7.62. Alright, so I've changed the gun. It was brand new. Now I have to hold and reload it. You can walk, at least jog. And then you can go to sprint. Okay, so I've got 2 guns. Pretty standard stuff. But I've also got a pan. And apparently, if you want to switch to the pan, you've got to hit up arrow on your D-pad. And there you go. So now I've got the pan. And if I want to switch back to my Tommy gun or my AK, I am quite happy. Okay. So, I got a gun. Let's pick up some ammo. Okay, so aiming. Let's look at aiming. Alright, third person, right? So let's go find something to shoot at, because there's some issues here with the aiming. that I need to express my severe frustration, okay? All right. We're going to shoot at this poster thing with the airplane on right there, okay? Okay. So, left trigger is aim. So, when you're in third person and you aim and you hold it down, there you go. Pretty standard third person Division, Warframe, whatever you're playing. Okay? There you go. So I'm aiming right for the center of that. Now it's off a bit, which I'm telling you right now, I'm taking my hand off the mouse. I'm going to line it up on that dot on the plane. And you see how it moves? So I'm aiming at the left side of the plane there. And when I go to and all I'm doing is hitting the aim. It goes down, so it's not accurate. So here I am, I'm fighting, and I know that when I go to aim, it's going to go down, and I'm not even touching the mouse here. Okay? Just, there you go. So that's kind of shitty, to be honest with you. That's crap. Okay? Now, let's go to first person. Here we go, first person, right? Third person, I can switch to third person right away. Let's line it up again. Let's go. My hand's just not, okay? Now, when you go third person, no movement. There you go. So playing third person or first person is more accurate than playing third person. So there we go. We'll try that again. See how it shifts? Okay. No shift. There you go. Now, logic says that if you're playing first person, that when you go ADS like this, that you go sights up, right? Call of Duty, Battlefield, Star, whatever shooter game you're playing, right? Logic says that, right? Now you can do it in this game, but instead of holding it down, you just do a little click. If you click the left trigger, there you go. Now I noticed as well that there's a bit of a shift. Let's see if I can do it this time. Okay. So let's go to the middle. All I'm doing, that looks pretty accurate. Okay, let's go to third person and do that, because I noticed that there's a massive shift. There you go. It goes down again. So when you go ADS with third person, it shifts. So there you go. Now the nice thing is you can lean. Okay? You can do the kind of, so let's say I'm here. There's a guy, let's say, around this corner, all right? If I hold down aim, so let's see the crosshair. There you go. And I can lean, and I can lean the other way with it's R3 and L3 as your, which again on a controller I don't think that's a very good thing, because you're trying to aim, right, and then you're having to hit an R3 or L3. Now I've got it set up obviously on my mouse, which helps, which I'm actually going to keybind. So now I'm a bit far away from the corner, right? So I can do that, I can do that. Now, if you come right up to the corner, see what happens to the gun? Yeah, you kind of lost your, but you can at least peek around the corner. Nice thing is the game will kind of automatically, so if I was aiming at this guy, for instance. Now here I am, I went heads up. Now the ADS right here going down iron sights is a toggle. That's pretty accurate. It's a toggle. So I haven't hit the I'm just kind of, so you do have to, so it's a bit different, and I wish I wish you could just, if you're in first person, it would go straight up like that. Because that's, again, that's every game in the world right there. This looks pretty accurate, actually, doesn't it? So here we are. So here I am, just... I've got my sensitivities down pretty low at the moment. Okay, so here's another issue, right? So am I trying to... I'll reload. Okay, so look down at the bottom. Next to my ammo count, it says single. Every time you pick up a gun, it says you're basically on single shot. So you can change to auto. Does this other gun have it? I don't know. I didn't look. Has burst and it has single. Okay, so... You have to hold down square to reload. There you go. So there you go. So I would like... So you get a lot of options with it. So far so good. Now movement looks pretty good. You know. Alright. Now let's look at the inventory system, okay, because this is the big one. So there's the basic gameplay. Move left, right, up, down, sprint, crouch, go prone, you know, and then it's going to take some muscle memory to get used to, you know, like this, right? Get up. Here I am. There you go, there's a guy. Now, we'll say that firing full auto or single shot is a bit better than firing us. Okay, so let's look at the inventory system. So here I am. I'm in the game. So, shooting mechanics aren't bad. You know, tracking targets, that moving targets is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's that good. So, okay, so here I am buying a bunch of stuff. Alright, so inventory I've got set up to that. And as you can see, you've got vicinity on the left. So there's a 45 ACP. Okay, you hit R1. You've got, now you use the left stick to go up and down just like that. And then over here, I'm not really sure what that's all supposed to be. That's just cosmetic stuff. Then you've got... Then you move around, which I haven't quite figured out that part yet. So, yeah. So that's kind of it. I mean... Not... I think what they're trying to do at the moment is... They're trying to be a bit of all... They're trying to put everything into one game mode. And, for instance, let's go to... How do I get to... Okay, if I hold down... There you go. Alright. What is a controller guide? Finally. I've been looking for that, actually. There's a lot going on. Okay? Grenades are pretty good. Alright, so let's go to settings. So, I don't know what controller button presets are because I can't see it on the screen to make a decision. Okay, so I've got dead zones apparently, which I kind of think I want to get rid of. Since I'm using keyboard and mouse, I think I want to make this as precise as possible. Again, now the one thing I'm noticing about this game is every time I start a new session, I load up the game from scratch, I jump in, all my settings go back down to default, which I'm not very happy about. So I have to go around and I have to go through. I don't want aim acceleration. and I have to go back and go through and sit, and for some reason it's not saving the settings. So there are some bugs. You know, game is $30. It's taken 2 years to come out on PlayStation because Xbox had the okay, so let's see. So let's show grenades. That was a good shot, actually. So you got, I'm gonna go back to third person for this. Okay, so if I see how the grenade's moving, if I click, well, it's gonna be the left trigger. You kind of do that. Oh, there you go, I'm blowing myself up. That's nice. So there you go. We'll just throw a grenade through that window. We'll throw a grenade at this guy. We'll throw a grenade there. There you go. So not too bad for grenades, you know. All right, so that's kind of in a nutshell. Recoil is decent. Again, the one positive thing about PUBG over all the other games is it is a game that's more about gunplay. So I'm gonna turn my movement down a bit. And the only reason I'm doing that is, you know, it does move really quickly. And now my ADS speed is god-awful slow. So I want to change that. Now I want to see if it actually remembered everything. See, look at that. I just set it all to max, and then it goes back to 5 again. So I don't know why it does that. But what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to adjust my Zim setting. Okay. So that's it. That's the game. So what I think I want to jump in, right? Are there vehicles around here? Looks like they've got the truck from COD. All right. Let's jump into a gameplay here. So let's leave this. Leave match, yes. And we'll jump in. And I played a couple games last night. Oh. And to be fair, I did okay. I jumped in a quad. We got like 5th place. I got 5th place in a solo match that I was just messing around with. So, see if I know anyone online. Yeah, everyone I know is still playing, you know, Black Ops. So, okay. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to jump in to a solo match here, which I played earlier, and I did okay. You know, now, I was watching some people play yesterday. A couple criticisms about the game is the timing between the gas. So you have like 5 minutes in the beginning. Right. So the timing between the gas circles is super long. So the game does run very slowly compared to something like Blackout, which is super high paced, super sweaty. You've got to constantly be moving, not mess around. This one definitely feels a bit... Come on. This one definitely feels a lot slower paced. Like an average game is going to run 20-25 minutes here. Where a Blackout game is going to run pretty much runs you about 10 to 12 minutes just because of the pace of the game. So Now something I've noticed here, right? So let's see, here I am. You can actually run while crouched. So that's full speed, running, sneaky, sneaky. So, not too bad. The graphics are kind of, I mean, they're okay. It's Unreal Engine. So, map is there. So, I do like that I can land. I can pretty much... Okay, so let's put a marker there. Let's see what happens here. Alright, let's go. So I'm going to go for those 3 pillars. Again, I don't know the map very well. Actually, let's just go for these. Well, let's go for this building. These buildings here. Oops. Okay. Let's land on. See if I can land on this on the roof here. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah. Come on. There you go. Of course, it does help when you land a mile away. Alright, opening doors is pretty easy. Square. Did it close behind me? No, it didn't. There you go. And of course, I'm in a house with no loot. Literally no loot. Okay, backpack. Really? There's really zero loot in this house. There's one backpack. Alright, pro player. Come on, run. Alright, so I've got a crowbar. I'm literally got a crowbar. And that's it. Wow. Now, part of me... Oh, there you go. Now, I'm playing third person. Oh, Tommy gun, okay. Now, I'm not into the vicinity looting yet. I haven't quite got good enough at this. Okay, there you go. Now, okay, healing. That's good. Okay, so we did grenades. Okay. So, obviously, I've just equipped a grenade. I've got healing. And if you see above my ammo count, it tells me what you can... A tap of the arrow key will... Okay, let's go. I'm on the edge of the circle, so I'm going to go there, I think. So a tap of the arrow key will give you... let you select whatever healing or consumable you have. So, okay, what's going on there? Nothing on the ground? Okay. Alright, so that gives you that, which isn't bad. You know, that's actually something I wish Call of Duty would have, where you tap it, you select it, and then you hold to use, right? HP is already full. So here's a grenade. Just gonna throw it because I can. There you go. Now this game, you do have to go back and select your... Oh, I didn't even load this. Look at what happened. I picked it up. I didn't even bother to load it. There you go. So that, again, so there's a bit more involved than merely just picking up the gun and letting the game do it for you, like Call of Duty or Fortnite or something like that, right? I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay, someone's already been here. Oh my god, jump, there you go. Oh, there's someone. Oh no! Ah! I ran out of... I didn't realize I should have reloaded. Okay. Anyway, so there it is. Pretty straightforward. You know. It's pretty... The gunfighting is pretty good. Obviously couldn't find a decent weapon, so... So a couple of criticisms. Obviously, the first person versus third person. I wish you could have a bit more fine-tuning of that for your own preferences. Even though I wasn't a fan of it, going third person to first person for ADS in H1Z1, I thought was very good. For some reason, the game doesn't seem to be that responsive with the controller. So I'm not really sure what's going on there either. I will say that... Okay, no one I know is playing. Okay, so I will say that... obviously, I wish you could fine-tune it where... Okay, I want to play first person, I want first person ADS. Okay, good. I want third person with first person ADS. I want third person with third person ADS. Stuff like that, right? So that's good. It's a slower paced game than Call of Duty, than Blackout. It's supposed to be Call of Duty is Call of Duty. H1Z1, was the original. That game was awful. It was just badly done. I'm not too impressed with this game, to be honest with you. I'm not, it's not very... at the moment, it's there. I bought it. It was only $30. That's fine. It's obviously the developers are saying, okay, it's finally on PlayStation 4. We can finally do something with it. Let's just throw it out there, make a bit of cash, because, we got to make some money. They've got the snow map on PC, which everyone's playing. But that really, at its core, I'm just kind of... It's okay. Like I want to play with some friends and have a bit more of a friends experience with this. This game is definitely more about the gunplay. It's about landing your shots, using cover, where Call of Duty's more about the movement. Okay, so where are we? I don't know. Let's go. Let's go to this town right here, which I don't even know where it is. Is that it right there? Yeah, maybe. So, so again, it's gonna flop. The game's not gonna do well. It's gonna sell some units because it does. That's what, you know, because it will. Because we are desperate for anything we can on right now on the PlayStation. So, but I'll give it a shot. I mean, Call of Duty's fun. You know, I'm not that good at it where I can. Okay, so obviously the rendering is a bit of an issue. Let's land here. Let's see if I can just land here and be done with it. So, I've shown you the aiming. I've shown you the inventory. You know, is this game gonna you know, for the American market? Oh, there's someone here. Okay. Is this game gonna outplay? Come on. So freaking slow. I don't know where that guy went. Okay, I'm just gonna run away. Oh, hello. See, another thing about this I'm gonna point out is this is one thing where I don't think having a controller in this game is having this game on control is a really good idea, because it is. Because it is about the gunplay. It is about, you know. I also don't like the fact that when you pick up a gun, you've got to set its, you know, set its firing mode. I wish you could also make that. But again, this is more of a thinking man's game. There he is. This is up there. Yeah, he's looking for me. He doesn't know I'm here. So I'm probably going to die really quickly, but I do want to show the game. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, good shot. Good shot. Oh, I hit him. Get up. I've got 6 bullets left. Anyway, so not bad. I mean, I'm gonna give it like a 7. Nah, I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm giving it a 5 just simply because you know, I think everyone knew this was going to be a bad game to begin with. Oh my god. There's someone right there. Can I drive this? I literally have a crowbar. Give me a second, I'll get to these comments. I have no ammo. Because I'm trying to snipe him with a Uzi. But I hit him, Anyway. I should have picked up that 12 gauge. Okay, pro tip, guys: always pick up a gun in the beginning. Yeah, give me a second, guys. I'll get to these comments. So yeah, I on controller. Jesus. Oh god, everyone's shooting at you, buddy. Anyway. Well, 2x scope wouldn't be a bad idea. Now, something I don't know yet in this game is if I have a scope equipped. How do I get out? If I have a scope equipped to a gun and I go ADS at let's say I go ADS at see, does it zoom in to the power of the scope? And I keep meaning to I was going to test that today in the thingy, but I forgot. So this is running. Okay. All right, let me jump online here. Let me see if I can get these comments. So again, a much slower gameplay. You do have to go hunting. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving, kind of show you guys. Okay, Bat Burton, what's up, bro? Venkatesh, are you playing with keyboard and mouse? Yes, I am. And is it working? Okay, so I want everyone to understand that I'm using an adapter called the ZIM, the XIM, and that is how I'm able to. Well, what it does is it basically, you plug in your connector, you plug in your controller, and you plug in your keyboard and mouse, and it basically it tricks the PlayStation into thinking that your keyboard and mouse movements are the movements of the controller. Oh my God. Now the sound, I will, the sound is okay. Oh yeah. The hell? Okay, I've got to move. Okay. So again, I'm kind of regretting not picking up those scopes earlier. Okay, thanks. Do you have the link to buy that adapter? Okay, so XIM, you can definitely find it on Amazon. The new model out right now is called the Zim Apex. So the Zim Apex is the new version. It's going to cost about $130 US. And it is, there's a lot of different ones that are out there. Cronus Max, Titan 2, I think that's out right now. There's the licensed keyboard and mouse called the Hori Tac 4, which is garbage. So, okay, so where's the map? Okay. All right, I need to move. Anyway, that's the one you want to get. I would go with the Zim. The reason why I would go with the Zim, not because I've been using this now for a while, but the reason I do is because the customization is so good. The fine-tuning is so good. The support is good. Well, I'm not going to do that. So you're able to fine-tune. Are you able to do macros and all that kind of cheating stuff? A little bit. I'm not going to say you can't. But you can set up double key. So for instance, if you wanted to just hit forward and no thumb skill. Yeah, I got no thumb skill even more. Trust me. I've got 43 years of using a keyboard and a mouse. Trying to transition to thumbs isn't what I grew up on. Now, some of the kids who did grow up with thumbs are good. Good for them. But that ain't me. And I got a boogie. Oh no! So the gas does move super fast. So this OG PS4. Yeah, original PS4. The Zim... What is it called? Not the Zim Apex. The Zim 4, which is the older model adapter. So my plan for the next few months is to upgrade to PS4. And... Always around here. Oh, what? Alright, he got me. Good job, Mr. Jones. Alright. Well, thank you, Venkatesh. Appreciate that. Bat Burton, what's up, bro? Hey, okay, what do you think of Division 2 after all we heard about it? Okay, well, I'm still going to buy it. I'm still going to play it. So I don't know. I'm 50% about whether I'm going to like it or not. Again, I'm going to say this properly. The concept of the game makes my panties wet, put it that way. The execution of the game, not so much. I mean, I think it was a great idea that just they were either unwilling or unable to go that extra step to make it fantastic. So they're using the same game engine. I expect the same issues upon release. I expect the same lack of willingness to expand the game and grow it and turn it into a monster, which is what Division 1 had. I mean, if they were smart, if Ubisoft really gave a crap about what they're producing, they would... First off, we'd still be playing Division 1, right? The map would be massive because they'd open up new territories. You would be doing new missions and new content to get more gear and better gear. Like an RPG, to keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Because that's the challenge, right? You get gear, you get the top level, and then when new content's released, you start at but what happened is the community, because we're so bad as people now, is all these people that grinded out the best sets didn't want to have to grind out the new best set. So they complained about, oh, I put so much time into this and I got all the best gear and now I have to start all over again. It's not fair. So Ubisoft listened to those idiots and ruined it for the rest of us. So they just kind of said, okay, well, we'll just repackage the gear we have. Since you already have it, we'll just repackage it and give you new stuff. You know, so Division 2, yeah, we'll see. I think it's going to be much of the same no matter what changes they do. I mean, there were a lot of things good about Division. There were a lot of things that were bad, like game-breaking bad. And I'm not convinced I'd want to keep playing that. Destiny is the same problem. Exactly. Destiny's the same thing. You know, all these little, you know, pissant little kids that put, yes, you put, so what if you spent 20 hours grinding out a piece of gear? Okay, if you played World of Warcraft, you did that all the time, right? You grinded out the best stuff. A new expansion pack came out. You bought the expansion pack. Guess what? You grind out more good stuff with more new content, and that's supposed to be how a long-term game is. And Division, they said, okay, no, we've got everyone's money. Let's do some cosmetic things to keep the streamers happy, and let's keep going. And you know, PvP was broken, and you know, it was the lack of content. Hey Cartman, what's up? Hey Cartman, playing PUBG. Did you buy it yet? Jump in, bro. It's not too bad. It's slow. It's super slow compared to Blackout. You know. So how do I play solo in third person? Okay, hang on a second. Okay, too late. So anyway, that's my thoughts on Division. It's a shame. I was pretty heartbroken, to be honest with you, after a while. So you didn't get it yet. Okay. Carmen, I bought this because of you. You were the one telling me to go get it, that you were going to get it and you were going to play, and you were all... Anyway, I'll play a bit of this. Let me get into this. This is good speed. Loot system good. It's better than Blackout. I'll say that. Yeah, Evil Morty, I agree. And that was the problem. Like, again, I played WoW for 9 years. I played World of Warcraft from 2004 in the release to about 2013 or so. Then I just didn't have time. And I was doing the 4-hour raids. I was doing all the in-game content. I was doing the daily missions. I was buying every expansion pack. Or we were going into that. We were doing that and all that. And when they made it a bit more casual, where they had the 5-man raids and the 5-man stuff. Okay, so I don't know where to go, to be honest with you. Let's go here. I haven't really touched. So, oh no, I hit the wrong button. Okay, guess I'm going. Let's just go. So, you know, and I don't remember anyone of the hundreds of people that were in my guild that were honestly complaining about the simple fact that that's how the game ran, right? And so I leave. I go do other stuff. Division gets announced. I'm like, wow, I'm going to get into that. That looks really freaking good. What do you mean? Oh, they're going to expand the map? Wow, they're going to have entire city, you know, 1-to-1 scale of New York City and all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, so the lesson in this game is to pick up a scope when you see one on the ground and forget you know. Anyway. Oh my god, the looting is so bad. What's this? So when you pick up a gun, it's empty. It's on single fire. And you have to And then if you look at the beginning of the video, Cartman, when I kind of go into the aiming issues, like here. See, look, I'm pointing at this rock. Watch the shift. Look at that. See that? I'm not moving my mouse. It shifts down. Okay, looting system. There you go. Well, here's the thing, right? So I'm playing third person, right? If you click L1, you can switch to first person. Look at that. But here's the thing. Look at this. So no issue with changing aim. So it's actually more accurate to play first person. Now, if you want to aim down sights, you don't hold the left trigger. You tap it. Look. There you go. And it's basically a toggle that you can do. So I guess it's more for snipers and stuff like that. So none of that stuff is... I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Oh my god, I'm miles away. Okay, let's find a vehicle. By the way, this is the first game I've actually found... Oh, I found an AKM the last game, but I got killed. No armor. No meds. No grenades. I will say the medical system, the grenade system, is better than Blackout, and I'll tell you why, right? And I'll show when you pick up medical stuff, you tap, I think it's the left arrow on the D-pad, you tap it, and you can select what you want. And when you want to use it, you hold it down, which I wish Blackout did that. Same thing with grenades. If you have multiple grenades, you can cycle through them and go from there. So, pretty awesome stuff. I wish, you know. So, is the game smooth? How smooth is the game? The rendering distance is pretty bad, to be honest with you. You know, I'm playing on a television, so I'm not really getting the best refresh rate. Maybe if Cartman, maybe if Bubba Boy picks this up, since he's keeps telling us he's got the greatest monitor in the world. I don't know where to go. So, you know, even on PC, even after how long has the game been out? Nearly 3 years on PC. It's still not the best game. You know, and that's got a lot to do. Alright, so let's show you the looting system here. I'll pick up his... There you go. Nice. So again, the one thing I don't know is if you have a scope attached to your rifle with some zoom, that you can, when you go ADS like this, it'll zoom in for you. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this either. I'm not a fan of being able to choose what direction or what type of game you want to play, you know. I think I hit him once. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. But so how does this compare to H1Z1? Well, H1Z1 is pretty much the worst one out there right now. I think it was one of the worst conceived games that's been released on PS4. I think the developers just, I don't know what, I can't even tell you what these people were thinking with that game, because it is so bad. Is that a boat? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to, I mean, the way this game is rendering. Okay, so where do I go? Can I go? Do I go down the river and go around? Let's play on the boat for a bit. I think 60 F. Well, do I think 60 FPS is the future? I think 60 FPS should be the bare minimum that a game developer. Oh, hang on. There you go. Used to blackout. Hang on. No. All right. I guess what? I'm not driving today. Okay. That was some pro stuff right there, guys, huh? So I think 60 FPS should be the minimum that Sony should say game developers should be. Unfortunately, you know, PlayStation regular, you're dealing with 5-year-old technology, which means you're going to get 5-year-old issues. No matter how good you make a game, no matter how good your engine is, no matter how good the hardware is 5 years old. Yeah, you like my driving? Well, Cartman, at least I didn't run over my whole team with a truck. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I mean, Evil, someone said this once, and I just can't remember who said it, but we're having a discussion of console versus PC. And here's the thing, right? I can go to any electronics store, any computer store right now, and buy the absolute best setup computer you could possibly imagine, right? Everything's just top notch, everything front to back, cooling, CPU, RAM, graphics card, video card, audio card, and it doesn't mean the game is any better, right? Because the thing about PC gaming is that you're playing against people who have a massive wide variety of game setups, right? I mean, and that even goes down to how each component is set up for the computer. You know, how much RAM is being assigned, how, you know, blah blah blah, all the nerdy stuff, right? Oh god, fucking gas. Got him. See it? Oh, it moves quickly. Alright. So that being said, right? You get a console, everyone's got the same hardware. Right? Everyone's using the same hardware. Everyone's using the same CPU, memory, etc. So, to me, consoles are a 100% level playing field. And that's what I think. Alright, consoles are complete one. Alright, this guy got out over here. So, yeah, see, look how it's just when you're in third person and you're shooting third person, the gun is not accurate at all. The bullets are all over the place. So, so I don't know. It just, I guess, you know, again, third person is easy mode. So that's okay. I knew I was going to lose that. Eva Morty, yes, but the goal is for everyone to have one in their home. Yes, I agree. That, you know, that's going to lead into a discussion of, yeah, okay, going back, Carmen, ADS is a must. Okay, yeah, so here's the problem, though. I'm going to go into the training. Let me go into the training thing here, and I'll show you what I mean, right? I'll show you what I mean this. So I did this at the beginning of the video, just to show you kind of my pluses and minuses with the game. The aiming is right now the biggest issue. And I'll show you real quick. I'll show you exactly what I mean, right? And again, I'm not going to say that I lost that gunfight because of the game, because everyone who knows me knows I can't play. But, you know, when you're okay, so where are the guns in here thing? So this is the training area. Oh, they're in here. Okay. No. Alright, let's pick that up. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Third person aiming. Okay, not bad. Okay. Now to go first person aiming, you just have to tap it. Which again, okay. Now if I go first person, which again I wish. So part of me says, let's just play this game first person, right? Let's just suck it up, play first person that I'm used to, that I like. You know. Hope my mum gets this for me for Christmas. Really, mate? So. It's the ammo. Here it is. So, I mean, you now, okay, oh, where are the scopes? Where are the scopes? Where are the scopas? Scopas. I haven't found a sniper rifle yet in the game, actually. Okay, so let's do an experiment here. What's this? Not enough space. Why is there not enough space? Okay, really? Okay, so we're gonna drop you. And we're gonna pick up 6x. Let's just pick up a 4x. Okay, there you go. So if you double tap X, it'll equip it. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so you don't actually... Okay, so you have a scope. There's my scope. Now here, Cartman, you can lean in this. See, there you go. Auto. I wish you would go automatically ADS on this. I really do. Like, I'm not a fan of this crap. This is awful. It's a bit childish, to be honest with you. But yeah, well, Cartman, I mean, you know, the leaning itself is actually kind of cool. See, there you go. Now, here's something very cool, right? So, okay, here's a wall, right? So here I am. Let's say the guy I'm shooting is right there, okay? So I go ADS, I can turn. There you go. See that? Let's see if I can make a shot. I hit the wrong guy. Okay. Now look what happens when I go near the wall. Okay, here's the wall. I'm right up against the wall. See, the gun does that. Now if I go ADS, see that? So what the game, so actually staying a bit further away from the wall is actually more advantageous. See that? See, it does that? There you go. Turn the corner. Whereas if I just go regular, I've got to find me an M4, I think. What I found is freaking sub guns in this game. So, I guess what's the right way to put it? The meta in this game is you need to be basically whoever shoots first wins. Oh, that's easy then. That's kind of easy, actually. I'll be honest with you. Yes, Patriot. Hey, bro. Yeah. H1Z1, complete garbage. I've got videos and videos of that. I haven't played the game in months, and I really don't care if they've made any improvement because the game is shit. Nothing worked in the game. It was too slow. You end up just being in a car. Get away from me, newbie. So I just don't like... I mean, again, if I have a scope... Yeah, so I don't know what to make of this yet. I mean, look at this. You're supposed to be, what, 6 feet tall? And this is a 3-foot table? You know? What are you, a freaking hobbit? So let's test the accuracy here. Yeah, super accurate when you're first person. But the problem is, though, I'm playing first person. Every other idiot is playing... Okay, what's going on over there? Yeah. Yeah, Cervix, this is PS4. Brand new, H1Z1. To be honest with you, kind of crap. But... yeah. Here's the thing, right? You're playing... You're playing, first person, everyone else is playing third person, right? Okay, let's jump back into a game here. I'm just gonna play first person only and see what I can do here. I was getting it if it had... Now, it does have first person, but it's not first person only. It's basically optional. But the thing is, when you play third person, like I was a few minutes ago in that last game, you only... Your aiming, when you aim, is pretty bad. Duo squads and FPP will open based on the number of players currently playing. What does that mean? Alright, let's see what I can do here. I don't like the toggle to go ADS. I don't like that. That's not fun for me. Like, I shouldn't have to think about... I see a player, bring up my gun, shoot. Right? See a player, bring up my gun, shoot. Not, do I do this, and then I do this. Then it's like an option that limits my speed. And so I know it's just memory at this point, but if I'm in the open... and I'm getting shot at from a tree, and I stop and I turn, I go ADS, now my movement speed is so slow, I'm going to lose that fight. What do? Keep running? Run into cover? Okay, really? There you go. So, I don't know. They're trying to do everything. Here's the thing, right? H1Z1, when it came out, took like the whole game and condensed it to a load of crap, right? Blackout is its own thing. It tried to take Call of Duty Deathmatch and put it into a battle royale, and that's what that is, right? Jumping, sliding, running, you know, quick scoping, all that stuff. It's not really about the gunplay in Call of Duty, because all the guns they're basically the same, right? The guns are the same, the accuracy is the same. Okay, I'm just gonna... So, what they've done here is they've tried to do everything at once. Like the entire freaking game, right? I'm just going to drop here. Pochinki. Which I think is that, right? Again, look at the rendering, right? So I think that they're trying to do everything here, and I think they need to... If they're gonna give you everything, I think they need to... what's the word? They need to give you the ability to fine tune it, right? Pick your server, pick your group. What's up, Jack James Horrocks? So, I think, yeah, look at the rendering here. Come on. Come on, guys. I don't even know where I'm landing. So you have so many options here. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with having the flexibility of it. Take it one step further, okay? Give me first-person only games. Give me first-person. Give me the ability to go ADS. Yeah, see, look at that. Oh God. Oh God, go, pick up the gun. Let that guy go. Oh God. I don't see him. Where was he? Where was that guy? He was in the house? I didn't see a gunshot. I didn't... And the hit... Alright. Whatever. GG. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. Can we play? Where are you from? Lee Aldred. I'm from England originally. Live in America now. Las Vegas. Do I have any friends playing this game? No, huh? Not one person I know is playing this game. Welcome to the stream, guys. Can we play? Yes, you can play. This game came out yesterday. So, I'm understandably bad, but that's okay. I'm really not... You know, I don't know if I like this yet. I want to like it because, you know, it's PUBG. I think it's 2 years too late. I think I've already given some opinions on it. It plays like an old game. Doesn't really play something new and fresh. You know, I think Blackout is definitely a bit more of a polished game, but Blackout's also Call of Duty, which means it's super easy mode. You know, can't blame them for the EA Patriot. You're right, bro. Yeah, I mean this game, honestly, I don't. The only one I know who I knew who was going to pick this game up was Cartman, and no one else really, because it is, again, the Xbox One had so many issues. Now I will say, in their defense, I've not had any gameplay issues, meaning, you know, servers haven't crashed, obviously because not enough people are playing it. You know, it runs pretty smoothly. I haven't really found any desync or anything issues like that. Rendering is a bit of an issue. It seems like the PlayStation is having trouble rendering things quickly enough. But other than that, I think that's why I give this like a, you know, I'll give this like a C+, B-. I roasted PUBG pretty hard. Well, am I wrong? I mean, it's supposed to be a, you know, the most popular game on the planet, and it's just too old now. Yeah, Patriot, you're absolutely right. I mean, I'm not arguing that fact. I've been saying that since day one. That this game should have been released well, I mean, Xbox, Microsoft paid for the Xbox exclusive. You know, what are these guys going to do? They're going to say, no, we're not going to take your $20 million to make this an Xbox exclusive for 1 year. You know, doing fine, I'm Ski. Okay, so I have no idea what's going on here. I haven't been over here. I don't know the maps. So, that being said, you know, it's out there. It's going to be played. There's going to be some action over here. That's good. Okay, let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm going to die right away. I can find a freaking gun. So the rendering issues I'm a little concerned about. Let's go upstairs. Run! It's not very... I will say the game is not very responsive. Seriously, no guns? Nothing? The sound is okay. I wouldn't say the sound is spectacular. But then again, you know, Call of Duty, everyone's wearing like lead shoes. So... Is there first person? So here's the thing, right? I've been talking about this for a little bit, right? You can switch to first person. Okay, so when you hold down the left trigger on the PlayStation, you do this. If you want to go sights, tap it, and you do that. So which means that you're stuck. It's like a toggle. And I'm not a fan of that, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of this. Now, I'd rather be first person. I'd rather be first person and go straight to ADS like that when I hold down, just like every other game. The leaning I kind of like. Okay, so... Ooh. And it actually moves a bit too fast. Okay, here we go. And we're off. Oh no, get over there. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Oh god. What is this? Where did that come from? Okay, so attach. Okay, I'm gonna drop. Drop. Okay. The shitty part is I know this guy's just waiting for me outside. Okay. Really? Ah! Oh, good shot, sir. Yeah, I knew he was up there. Oh, he was in the other building. Good job. I was looking in that building right there. All right. Yeah. Oops. Hang on. Wrong button. All right. Yeah. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad. It can get boring solos. Yeah. All right. Let's jump into it. Let's jump into a. Let me do something here real quick. Let me get out of game chat because I want to talk and I don't want to bother these guys. So there you go. Okay. Let's jump into a squad. Let's kind of see what's going on here. Damn it! Mini 14. How? That's fine. The guy knew I was in there. He was shooting at me. I should have at least ran out and got away, but I didn't know. I thought he was in that building, and he's just in that corner. You know. So something about when the bullets hit you, it's not super accurate where you get hit from. So you just kind of have to use your ears a bit more, which I kind of like.
Yo, what's up, Jack?
Hey, Cartman, what's up, bro? Thanks
He
for checking
started
out the
jumping at
stream.
me like this. Hey, yeah, dude, I was surprised. I was like, oh, sweet, he streamed. That's sweet.
Yeah,
Do you
well,
like the
I wouldn't
keyboard and
call it
mouse?
stream. How about it's more like me raging at video games like I do, but streaming's a bit of a
uh,
stretch, right? So let's not
yeah,
call it that just yet. So far, I
yeah, it
mean,
looks pretty cool.
I'm. It's better than I thought it would be,
The
but it's
map's
not as
really
good as I
big,
wish
huh?
it would be.
Yeah. Hopefully they get. Hopefully the only thing they need to do is just like they're just gonna slowly tweak it a little bit. I mean, I don't think they can make like the visuals any better
No,
because
no,
you know like
it's not
they're
gonna
on.
visually get any better. That's that.
Because I
Yeah,
mean, if you think about it, we're on like what 5-year-old hardware.
yeah. Which is what
So
I was saying,
yeah.
and that's basically my opening and closing argument here. And I'll be honest with you, I'd rather have a less good-looking game
Uh-huh.
and a better playing game, like a game which had,
Yeah.
you know. Again, I hit the wrong bloody button again. Oh, I don't like that. All right.
The guns in that game are sick, huh? They have like over what, like 30 guns?
In
I'll
this
say like at
game,
least 20. Yeah, they
yeah,
got like all types of different rifles, DMRs. They
yeah.
got
They're not
like what,
the
all
games they're
types
not
of
messing around
scopes.
with. So, am I using a mouse and a key? Yeah, in gaming I am using PlayStation 4 mouse and keyboard,
You just
which
set it
is
up real easy. You just plug it in, plug
no,
and
yeah.
play.
I've got to use the adapter, the Zim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I use an adapter for it, so it does. Oh god, come on, turn. Oh god, I'm all the way up here. Really? I do miss my wingsuit. I don't know where my teammates are. Oh, they're all the way over there. Okay. Oh, he's landing. So, again, I'd rather have a less flashy looking
Fun.
game
Uh, and a
and
beautiful
have a
game with a
game
bunch of
which is a
bugs in
bit,
it.
you know, a bit more fun. Or not fun. Fun's not the word. A bit more, um, you know, give me the ability to fine tune. Like I wish I could fine tune every aspect of this game.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
But you just can't.
Not just yet, which I hope that changes.
Yeah, we'll see. I got faith. Hopefully that
I
game.
kind of do too. I mean, I'm not going to lie.
I mean, the game. I mean, I played it on PC. I've been playing it on PC for like since it came out. So to see how far that game's come, it's cool.
No, what happened? There you go.
They know what they're doing. They got a really good foundation of a game. They just gotta execute.
Well, that seems to be the one thing no one has much faith in, these guys' ability to execute the game, but that's a whole different issue.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to up my. Now, another issue with this game that needs to be pointed out is when you change your settings in the game,
Uh-huh.
for some reason it
Uh-huh.
resets itself. It doesn't hold the settings. It doesn't seem to want to remember.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah,
It'd be
definitely.
better
That
if it was
sucks.
made for mouse and keyboard like Fortnite. Yeah, I've been saying that since Fortnite came out, to be honest with you. Oh my god, get over the wall. There you go. So that's I'll be honest with you, there's some first-person issues.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it right now?
Well, it just doesn't seem to be as tight when you're moving. First person. So like, you know, it's not... So like right there, right? I'm trying to pick up this helmet. Are all my teammates dead? Okay, I'm trying to run to this guy. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just getting, again, COD what the one thing about COD is the movement is very polished. You know, the jumping and vaulting and going up things and down things. Like it's, you know, the gunplay is pretty generic because COD's not about gunplay. It's about how you're jumping and moving, and because all the guns are pretty the same as far as accuracy and all that. This game is obviously all about gunplay. You know, you have to have the right gun and attachments and, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of attachments, huh? You got like all types of scopes and shit. You got a bunch of stuff.
No! What the hell?
What happened?
What the hell? My gun wasn't loaded. Oh my god! You fucking game! I loaded. Okay, so here's the issue, right? This is what just happened. I picked up the 45. I loaded it. I dropped it because I looted the gun over the ammo. When I picked up the gun came up unloaded.
Are you shitting me?
And I didn't even notice because I'm in my head. I'm like, I've got a loaded pistol. Fuck.
Wow, that's tough. How long was that game you were just in?
Like, I don't know, 10 minutes.
Jesus.
I don't even want to play. Hang on a second. Let me. How do I get out? There you go. I mean, oh my fucking god. That's just, yeah, shit happens. I mean, I'm not expecting it to auto load, but do I really have to press a button to load the gun if I drop it and pick it back up?
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention. I'm not even looking to see if my gun's, because I'm assuming it is. Oh, that stung. I jumped out wrong. I couldn't fucking... Oh, I hit the wrong button to go. Because I'm hitting C, right? I mean, circle. Circle is cancel, right? So if I'm in the map and I hit circle, to me that's to cancel out the map, right? Except here, it's jump. So when I hit C, I jump. Shit. So it's okay. Oh my god! Alright. Again, this is just why I'm not very good at these games, is exactly what you just saw. No fucking way. Even if I had a pistol, no freaking way do I lose that fight to that guy. Couldn't Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Yeah. Okay, so I've got everything basically set on default here, which doesn't make any sense, but it just is.
Is the sensitivity a pain in the ass? Well, I mean, because you're a mouse and keyboard, so I think it'd be a little bit easier, huh?
I mean,
imagine playing with a damn controller.
It's not. I mean, to be honest with you, mouse and keyboard doesn't make you a better player. Anyone who says that,
I was hoping it would.
I mean, come on, mate. You've seen me play. Does it make? All right, so here I am. I got
the keyboard and mouse. It's good for long range, definitely, right?
I think so, but again, I haven't really been in. I haven't really been in a fight situation where I'm. The last time I was in any kind of long range fight, I had a subgun against a guy with a rifle, and all I did was run away and die in the gas. So eject.
Yeah.
So again, I don't know if it makes you a better player. You know, it's just what I'm used to. You know, you guys are better at aiming and shooting than I am. So am I playing squad? Yes, I am.
Is there in-game chat in that game?
There is, yeah.
Oh wow, that's sweet. I could show a bunch of little punk-ass kids.
Oh, well, there's not. I don't think there's proximity chat. I think it's more squad chat.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it's more squad chat. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like proximity chat is only on PC nowadays, huh? No console game has ever had this.
Well, because it's got something to do with, again, the hardware. Oh Jesus, there you go. The hardware involved, and I think game developers just have to make that. Oh, there's a car. Okay. Do I have anything? Or do I have a grenade? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of... There's so many options with this game. As far as, you know, when you're actually in the game about what you're picking up, what you're using.
Yeah.
It's super hard on the controllers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Load your gun, Jack. Don't drop it. There you go. So apparently the Tommy gun is... Okay, so here's the inventory. Go over. Go down. Attach. I can't attach it, so I'm just going to drop it. Because I want... Well, doesn't matter. Okay, let's go first person here. How
I'm
many
making my own
wins?
map right now.
Imp, you're funny. Imp, that was a good one. How many wins? I've got top 5 a couple times. Basically, I've got top 5 by avoiding the fights. But then again, oh god, it's super sensitive. Okay. Oops. There's an option here in this game where how can I describe it? Where basically if you're pushing forward on your controller to move, you can set it to where you move faster the longer you or the further you press it down. Like it's almost like acceleration. Which is weird. And I keep disabling it, but again, the game doesn't like to remember your game settings. So if I can find if they ever fix how to turn this stuff off. I feel like I'm gonna die the first. What's that? So maybe I need to let me do something here. I need to lower my settings on the Zim. Let's go down, drop it 25%. There you go, that feels a lot better. It's just a bit too, not jittery, it's just a bit too, again, I'm using a TV, not an actual gaming. Alright, people are fighting. Let's get involved. Okay, good, I've got first aid. And again, you know, when you pick up a gun, it's always set to single fire.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Oh god, Jesus guy. Scared the shit out of me. Tiago, Grid, that is your real name. Anyway. Okay, let's all get shot. Get in. There you go. Let's go straight Taliban right now. So again, some of the fine-tuning aspects of the game, I think if it was a bit more, what's the word?
Polished.
I think if they added a few more settings to the menu, you know, or they said, okay, you know. So here I am changing my fire mode. And there you go. Good stuff. Good stuff, you fucking idiots.
What happened?
They drive right by an ambush. And because I'm on the right side, I get killed. There you go. Good stuff, Tiago, you freaking idiots. There you go. Good stuff. Anyway. What keyboard and mouse am I using? I'm using a Razer Deathadder, which I finally broke my previous one, so this is a new model. And I'm using my old Razer BlackWidow keyboard. That's why you can hear the clacking. It's super it's mechanical, so it's super loud as well. It's old. I mean, it's a really old one, but it hasn't broken yet, so I'm still using it. How do you do this? How do I do this? How do I die every time I get in a gun battle, no matter what? It just, man, that's just something you can't teach.
That's textbook.
That's freaking textbook. Black Widow version 2. Oh, there you go, Imp. Yeah, this is the first. I think this is the first version of the Black Widow that came out. And honestly, I've had this since like 2013. So here's something cool. Okay, grenades. Boom. If you left trigger, you do that underhand throw thing. See like that? So like if I want to throw, see like that?
I've seen that.
Over the wall. Goodbye. And then when you switch, there you go. So, all right. Let's see what idiots I'm playing with today. Oh, I don't know where to land. I'm not landing boot camp. Oh. I kind of want to land quarry. Let's land quarry. I have no idea where that is. Is that it right there? Yeah, I think it is, right? And I'm off. See what happens here. No, how do you play with a mouse and a keyboard on PS4? I know what you're saying, Miguel. I was just being a smartass. I have an adapter called a Zim 4, which allows you to plug in your own mouse and keyboard, and it mimics the movements of... Pick up! Pick up! Hurry up! It allows you to mimic the... Oh, it's on. Micro Uzi and a vector. Okay, so... Okay, I'm committing to first person here. So yeah, so what it does is, there you go. Pick up red dot sights. Okay, so I want to attach that to the, I guess I'll put that on the vector. I just wish, you go to ADS. Get up, climb. Jesus, vests everywhere in here. What's that quick? Okay, I guess that's important. Oh my god, get up. Hollow sight. Really? With no ammo? That's nice.
What's your favorite gun in the game?
The M4, the M4 or the M16 has pretty
The single
much.
fire?
Yeah, M4. Yeah, no. You're thinking of
The
H1.
M6. No, so the M16 is the single fire and it's burst too, and then the M416 is the fully customizable assault
Okay, that's
rifle.
the one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, they're both pretty good. Yeah, the AKM that shit does some pretty good damage.
I know.
It'll
If I
hit
can
you for some
find any
pain.
ammo for this, I'd be happy. Pick up 2 times. Go over. Attach. Drop. There you go. Okay, if I can find some ammunition, I would be happy. Yeah, I mean, like, the scale of everything is a bit off. To be honest with you, like it's everything. Like my character feels like he's 2 feet tall.
2 feet.
You know?
So. Yeah.
What is this? 9mm? Need some 7.62. So that would be the only. Again, they've got issues. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone expected this to be fully ready to go day one. And I'll give it. Again, like my grade is it's better than I expected, but it's not as good as it should be.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna leave it at that. H1Z1, the second I picked it up, I knew it was
wow,
bad.
this is
Like
garbage.
I just knew.
Greg really likes that game. Have you told him how you felt?
Oh yeah.
What did he say?
He says what he always says. He's like, "Come on, dude.
Come
on, bro.
on, man.
Come on, man.
Bro.
Hey, bro." And then he ran like headfirst into a wall, like he does. I see. You can't even jump. See, Call of Duty, you would have.
When's the last time you played Fortnite?
Okay, so I found a comp. Attach. Okay, good. So I'm pretty decked out. If I had some ammo. Okay. Oh, go over. Attach. I don't even know where we're supposed to be going right now. I need some 7.62. Where's the map? Okay, right in the middle of shit. That's good. Where's my teammate? I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm excited to play this game. Just because I've been watching everyone play this on PC and stuff. Right. So, I am.
And it's like,
there is a bit of a.
Shine, but it's like, it's not as good as PC version.
What's this? QBZ. Okay, I don't know how to do that. Is that 5.62? Oh, there you go. No! See, okay, here's the thing. There you go. See, I didn't want to... What is that a sniper rifle? See, here's the thing. Where's my AK? There you go. How do I only have 30 rounds? Oh, there's a Car 98. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. No extra 7.62, really. Okay, so I'm level 2, level 2. I don't know what's going on with my teammates. Oh my god, can you at least... I'm picking up all the wrong ammo here. I'm not finding any ammo I need. Oh my god, get up. That's why I kind of like the COD vaulting system. You know, here you've got to like what you have to do is you can't just like run and jump. You have to run up.
It's like an animation, huh?
Let's see. I don't know how to detach stuff from this. Okay, where am I? Do I have teammates still? Yeah. Okay, so this guy's kind of following me. Oh, there you go. Okay, so 6x. Oh, look at that. Okay, so square is pick up. No, I don't want to pick it up. I wanted to attach it. So attach, attach. Baby! Oh, that's tight. Boom! That's right, baby!
What did you do?
2 kills.
Dang, slaughtered them, huh?
Pick up is square. Okay, pick up, pick up, pick up. Okay, so this is kind of a cool part if you guys are watching. So I'm going to see how I'm switching my consumables.
I like the consumables in that game.
But I'm like, see, what I'm able to do is, if I tap the D-pad, I can switch. Even grenades, like I can switch grenades. Oh, there's a player right there. Haha! Headshot, bitches. Oh no, get out. Get out of it. I think he killed him. Oh no, there you go, pick up. There you go. Nice job. Okay, so the Car 98 works as expected. Two kills. Oh, we're outside the circle. God, I thought that was a player. It was a pole. Jesus. Okay. Let's get in the circle, boys. This toxic guy looks like he can play. Hey, Polar Star, what's my opinion of PUBG? Pretty bad. Oh. I mean, no, I wouldn't say bad. I'm going to give it like a a strong C, B minus. If for no other reason, then it's just, like I said, it's better than I expected. It's PUBG. It's a 2-year-old game on a 5-year-old console. It's better than I expected, meaning it's better than H1Z1. It's not as, obviously it's a different type of game over Call of Duty, meaning that Call of Duty is all about running, jumping, quick scoping. The guns are so easy mode and childlike that it's just not fun. This game is obviously about the gunplay, and you have the right attachments, stuff like that. These guys don't realize there's a player behind us. So, you know, I'm not a fan of the. I'm not a fan of this, right? So you can play third person like this, and then you go like that, and the guns are they're not accurate, right? If I tap, I go heads up like that, right? And it's a toggle. If I'm first person, I still only do that. So I still have to tap and stop moving and all that kind of fun stuff. So I wish it was you're able to fine tune your game. But I am enjoying the Car 98. And for some reason I switched guns. Ah! Where did that guy come from? Alright, good job. Anyway, so that's it. I mean, am I enjoying it? It's okay. It's slow. You know, it's a bit more gunplay, which I'm happy. I'm pretty happy. You know, again, better than I expected. It's exactly what I expected. It's just like the PC game. It's playing well. I'm not really having any problems. Servers obviously aren't crashing because no one's buying it on PlayStation. No issues there. So overall, we'll see how it plays out. I went over the fine tuning issues earlier. I went over the kind of the mechanics that I'm not a fan of. You know, I think if you go ADS and just hold it down, you should go up like every other game. The third person, toggling between third person and first person is stupid, to be honest with you. It should be one or the other. But I guess there's not enough first person perspective players to fill a lobby. So, is this game going to survive? No, this game's going to flop on PlayStation, I think. It's 2 years too late. I picked it up anyway because I just wanted to check it out. You know, it's better than H1Z1, not as good as Call of Duty. So we'll leave it like that. Anyway, I'm going to stop the stream right now and get going with some real life stuff. Thanks for checking out. It's good to see you guys, Polar Star, Bat Burton. Thanks for the new subs and checking out. I'll put up more videos if you have any questions. FlankerJack, see you later.